record. All right. So now we are going. Hey. So nice to see you. I got my hair under control again. The no haircut pandemic. I had this mass thing going out already. Oh geez, yeah. So Core 21, new secret layers. I haven't gotten the secret layers we ordered back. The Theros ones, right, and forward. Those have not come in. And there is a delay. If you didn't know, there's going to be a delay on the Ultimate Edition that they did. A couple of people have pre-ordered with us. I think we still have some left on the website. But yeah. Yeah, Wizards does like to put out products, and thank you for letting me know that I hit the buttons. It's weird because my interface says 0 viewers, but there's folks in the chat. So, no, this box is a goodies box. As you recall, the MTG Together has been going on for some time, and I like to treat myself. So I got a Commander box. So if you do the MagicFest Online's, the Commander game, or you get these boxes, you can use the code Magelings at checkout. We get a bit of a kickback on that, which is super awesome. Really appreciate that. I've actually really enjoyed my time working with Channel Fireball Events. There's some of the people in that organization has absolutely changed my mind on judging. I almost quit a handful of years ago, and so there's a lot of great people in there, so I enjoy supporting them, and by doing this, there's a bit of support coming back to me, and yeah, so I'm super excited to go into this. Yeah, and I saw that bundle deal, and I checked out the pricing, and it's like you kind of get it for free, and I think there is a little bit of a discount. Yeah, the Secret Layer bundle, which is open for half the month, and the individuals just for a day. I'm not quite sure what I think of them. It's super art dependent, which is fine, right? And that's really what they're going for. It's not a product for everyone. The price points aren't for everyone. But that's the thing, is like that's a product that hits you right here. I'm touching over my heart, which you can't see. Yeah, no, it does a lot of good, I think. And it's important to remember not everything made is going to be for you. So I figured you would get yourself the bird one. Yeah. When I saw there was an owl, I thought like, oh man, I know who's going to want to get this one. All right, so I have one of my sleeves busted open. Oh no, but they're Soul Ring sleeves, which is super cool. Actually, a couple of them busted open. So these look like 100 count packs of sleeves with the Soul Ring art. That looks really nice. A little bit shiny, but it does have a solid border around it, which makes them art sleeves that are legal to play in competitive events. When we have a list of rules of what we have to look for on sleeves, and so yeah, that's really nice. I have not seen these before, and I have now 4 packages of them. I can sleeve up 4 EDH decks, and thankfully currently I own 0. But I hear there's this thing called 10 Ticks Commander that I'm actually starting to get interested in, just as a way to engage with some good people and not have to shell out a chunk of cash. I believe it is played through MTGO, and since I've already bought into that platform a couple of times, a couple of different accounts, I've never played it. I'm not interested in... Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yes, Don. If you have questions about like how to play officially the game of Magic, I'm actually a level 2 judge. I know a little bit. I do train other judges. I'd be more than happy. We do have that judge channel in our Discord, and there's actually quite a few judges in our Discord. So yeah, always happy to help. And you know how to hit me up. So cool. We got 4 packs of sleeves. which is good because this is a box. The commander box is meant for 4 people. So there should be 4 of everything in here, and then some prize pool-y sort of items. So, all right. So those are very nice looking sleeves. We have some packing material, which is wonderful. The goodies. So I'll get to the goodies last. The goodies. The Soul Ring deck box with the Channel Fireball logo. It is very nice. It's got that wraparound art. I like that. I like that. And they are 100 count. There's a little divider in there if you can hear it. Do, 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 do. There are 4 of those. We have more than enough white Cheetos for people to eat. You know, I hear this wild rumor that if you challenge a Levine and you beat them at draft or EDH, you get a commander sleeve. So you have to do it 100 times. Thankfully, I'm also told the Levine is not very good at Magic. So, and I'm no longer a judge. The decertification papers have started now. So yeah, so 4 deck boxes, and I do not know what this is. I absolutely have no idea what that's going to be. I haven't looked at the content sheet for a while, but we have a tube of 4 mats. Oops, losing peanuts. Soul Ring mat. I think. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, this is Seb McKinnon's art for GP Las Vegas. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Seb McKinnon's art is just absolutely stunning. So GP Las Vegas. Gosh, I can't remember the name of this card. But yeah, this is Seb McKinnon. That is absolutely wonderful. So, Force of Despair. Thank you, thank you. And under that, we have the Wanderer guy, multi-name robot. Was sort of a redo of Solemn Simulacrum. Very cool. He was in a core set, I think, is where he came out. So that's really nice. Like, the figure is very prominent in the center. Golos! There we go. For some reason, I was thinking it was a P. So this was apparently MagicFest Atlanta. But the tattered cape is really cool. This figure is nice and centered on this playmat. This is really gorgeous. This is beautiful. That's super exciting. And after this, I'm going to look at these. Well, actually, it's upside down for you too. So there, haha, there, right side up. I was thinking I'm doing it this way, so it's right side up for you, and you get to see it right. But look at that. That's just wonderful. Like, that's the middle. Let's go back to Seb here, right side up. Do. Force of Despair, the transitions here, right? Like, his stuff is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. All right. Dude. So I'm just going to turn this around. Ooh, an older Vegas mat. This is Vendilion Click. So this is an era of cards that I know in a format I used to play a lot. Legacy. And I think, so this is an old, back in the day, one Channel Fireball pairing with Cascade Games. What year? 2015. I might have worked this GP Vegas, actually. I think this is one of my early Grand Prix. But yeah, so before MagicFest, we had Grand Prix. And we still do. Grand Prix are at MagicFest. It's a big branding thing, whole lot of marketing, way over my head. But I actually liked that they rebranded into this more inclusive, because really these events are more about just the main event being the Grand Prix with the big catch prizes. There's so much more that happens with them. So I get the term. I like it a lot. I still refer to it as GP whatever city because in my head, like, judges go there to work, and they're associated with the GP, like either the main event, and not necessarily my favorite spot to work. There's some great people on the main event, but sometimes it gets a little monotonous, and I like a little more chaos and variety. So it just depends on what my position is. But I really, really enjoy working Grand Prix or Magic Fests, whatever we want to call them. Okay, this one I have no idea. That's from 2018. I don't. This is Grand Prix Los Angeles. Um, so this was probably near Izarith. Is Izarith a was that a commander card then? Like I don't remember this in a standard core set. All right, well there you go. Maybe I should pay some more attention to core set. The detail on this is really sweet. Looks like a brain hook down here and a bell. Um, the vulture hat. Well, it's a vulture behind her head. Um, no, maybe she did see play. I'm trying to remember. Now the bird is actually what's doing it for me, making me remember things. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Never saw play. Okay. M19. There you go. So this is very cool. Very cool. Very happy with the playmats. That's one of the things I liked about the boxes is that you get a bunch of mystery stuff. Well, you know, sometimes 20 cents is a big deal. Oh, I know that. That's RK Post. So I've got an RK token. Oh my gosh, I have a foil Elder Scion token. So this is the treat stuff right here, right? Because we know what playmats are and boxes and sleeves, and while cool, you know, this is the stuff that gets me excited. I know I've got a bunch of neat shinies here. All right, so that looks kind of goblin-y, but I love the soup pot with the crab-looking legs. Oh God, I should know this artist. I buy a lot of stuff for them. I bring it back to the area because people really like them. Inklin, yeah, Inklin, really great people. Talked to the two that work the booth. I think there are a couple. I'm not really sure. So they do just great tokens. They've been super awesome people to talk with, and I love the art style. I love the art style. So I'm gonna bring my hand up a little bit better so it's closer in. Yeah, Inklin Customs. Yep. And it looks like most of these are going to be Inklin Customs. So a warrior, a 1/1 warrior. Might be a cat ninja lady with the ears. Let's bring that up a bit closer for you. But I like that. And then again, very cool. A Vraska emblem. Yeah, when a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. This does this get played in EDH? I'm not sure. But a custom emblem, which is very cool. And now we have RK tokens. RK's work really speaks to me. Pardon me, I love his style of art. So a despair token, which can be a little fitting, but don't despair. I'm still here for you. That's interesting. A +2/+2 or +3/+3. I'm not quite sure what RK's thinking with this one. You played her in my only Pioneer event ever. So there's words on that scroll, but it's smaller than Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no way I can read that. I'm getting way too old for Yu-Gi-Oh! Font size. That's even smaller. So I do not know, but it looks like a quote. It's Edgar Allan Poe quote. So -2, -1. This sounds like it's back from Legends Homelands days. Would be a long, long time ago. And that looks kind of like a beholder. And there's another quote there, Kobe Bryant. Maybe I should, no, my glasses aren't handy. Yeah, no, I remember -2, -1, and I remember mixed sizes. thankfully, like for the visibility of today's game, I'm very happy that things are just +1, +1, -1, -1. But yeah, yeah, it's just cool, right? It's super nostalgia. So, Contagion, right, with the cat, right? Alliances is what I'm thinking now. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. +1, +1, -1, -1. Two quotes based on how you're looking at it. Who's the dude? That's my question. Um, like that looks like I want to. Oh, I can barely make that out. That's Billy something. The sales guy. ShamWow? Is that Billy something? This is oh, like Home Shopping Network. Mays, Billy Mays. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Billy Mays token. And then a color goblin. Look at that. That is just too amazing. So arcade stuff just really floors me. Super nice guy. So if you ever get to go to any sort of event, so an art show or a Magic Fest or whatever con, and he's there, have a chat with him. He's super busy, flies around a lot. He actually, one of the printers he uses is in Missouri. He's just a really nice guy. And if you like his art, awesome. Because like I really like his art. I've got like a handful of prints in my house of his. So that was a lot of fun. There's a lot of great tokens there, with RK and Inklin Customs. So two great artists. So that was a neat little thing. And I do not know who Jeff Miracola is, but that was our first token. So if you like that foil Eldar Scion, okay, Jeff Miracola. I feel like I'm starting to get to the point of it's not, losing track of time in terms of hours, minutes, days. I'm losing years, I think. And thankfully, there's a younger, hungry generation primed to do things. So I'm here to cheer you on. So, okay, I know those arts. I know those arts. Thank you for putting it in context for me. I appreciate that. So these are going to be known promos. Now, that's starting to ring a bell. I think some of Beeble artwork came up for auction or sale in the MTG art market. So, we have my promo Mutavault and a shiny promo Bolt and a land pack. I really like the land packs. This is one of the things that would get me to earn ticks on side events, was to get the land packs, the only way to get them. I do like pretty lands. And now this is like just massive. This is like an inch of promos and cards here. So this has just been value town all the way through. And so this is again a Magic Fest in a Box Commander Edition. So get some soul rings. So here's 4 soul rings. Right, so if you're going in with this with friends, everyone would get a soul ring, right? And a Magic Fest land pack, so there should be 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a shiny soul ring. Again, that synergy with the art, with the sleeves and the deck boxes. Very pretty, very pretty. A collection of Path to Exiles, and a collection of foil Path to Exiles. So non-foil, foil. And I appreciate that they're individually sleeving the foils, right, to help prevent scratches on their surfaces. Like everything so far has been gangbusters. They've just taken a lot of great care in doing all this, which is super appreciative. Again, like I was saying earlier, a lot of great people uh, that I've had opportunity to get to know over the years. Um, and I look forward to the next time when I get to see them. So, because I do plan on leaving my house for more than a run to the shop. Like that's the farthest I've gone. I live about half an hour from the shop. Um, it's on the far end of the city, sort of from where I am. And the last thing in this box is a heavy box. I have no idea what's in this. I was expecting tokens. I was expecting deck boxes and sleeves. Not those sleeves or those deck boxes, so that's super cool. I was expecting playmats, but this is heavy. Um, yeah, I don't know what this is. Um, oh my gosh. So it's wood with the planeswalker symbol embossed, like in it. I think that's embossed. What is this? Holy cow. This is a beautiful, beautiful mug. And like I can't express to you how heavy this thing is. Um, you could you can auto win one game, just one, with this in any event you go to. It will be the last game that you win. But wow, this is phenomenal. This is super high quality. Man, I'm gonna have to talk to people about what I want for judge gifts because this is. Um, no, I think this is thick pottery or ceramic. Um, Leads item made in China. I mean, I have an item number. I could look it up. Um, but like this is like earthware maybe. Um, Yeah, right. If you haven't seen this thing before, this is absolutely gorgeous and going to be a treasured item. In fact, I think I'm going to contact some people I know in that company to just say how impressed I am. Like, this is to me, this here is like half the value of the box. Um, like how much I would pay for something like this. That's just gorgeous. The wood. Um, This is absolutely stunning. Well, Darby, you can fight me for it. Um, uh, well, so Don, you cannot get yours with the Planeswalker symbol, right? Like these are probably available, these mugs, but they will not be branded with Magic. So um, maybe, like I don't know if this is an item from the Pro Store, maybe. So there is a Magic Pro Store. They sell all sorts of Magic apparel. It's actually like my go bag that you've seen before on stream here. That's where I got that from. So and like when I was doing Magic Fest, I would pick up T-shirts for my kids and whatnot as a sort of a connection item and take photos. Eric and Brandon, they've seen the duck with me or the pigeon, sorry. Um, so I like to find little connection points for when I go to events. Um, this this makes me feel like an important person in Magic World. This mug is just phenomenal. Um, so there needs to be some serious kudos sent around. That mug is gorgeous, um, and good gravy. It is heavy. Like four playmats, mug. Mug is heavier than four playmats, and four playmats starts adding up to weight. Um, like as always, these people are doing amazing things and spreading joy and cheer. And so I did a little bit of retail therapy a few weeks ago, and super glad of this box. So I got some really amazing playmats, including Seth McKinnon, Magic Fest and Grand Prix playmats, which is super cool. Some great tokens by three great artists, two known Magic artists, RK Post and Jeff Miracola, if I did the last name right, the Beeble person, as we've talked about. some Bizarro tokens from RK, including the -2/-1 from Contagion, so I'm told. Um, some great Inkling. Actually, Brandon is a person who has. I'm gonna click the link. Is that the same thing? Yes, that is exactly the same thing. Um, I'm surprised at how cost effective that is. I think I know when we are back to running events again. Um, that is probably going to be judge swag for my judges at some point because this is gorgeous. I love this. I think I'm going to have to order that and get the shop on it because, uh, yeah, it's sweet. It's sweet. Um, and just massive stack of promos and foils. I think this ran 160, $170. Um, uh, which is a hefty price point. It's really meant to be absorbed across 4 people. Um, and if you are like me and you're like, well, I just want it as an individual, you have a lot of different options. So you have, if you're a Levine, you have not enough deck boxes, but this gets you getting closer to having enough deck boxes with some very sweet art for an iconic commander card. I hear turn one Soul Ring is a good thing. So I'm gonna. I don't know what to do with this. Like I can't get it all back in the box. The people who packed this just did like an amazing job. And then these look like 100 count packs. They're super huge. So I'm gonna guess they're 100. They might be 120. I would honestly believe them to be 120 count, over 100, just from the width of them. But again, so like 160, $170. This is called MagicFest in a box. And this it is head size. Look at that. It is head size. Um, yeah, like this is so worth it. This is so worth it. I am I am super pleased with the contents of this box. Um, all of it makes me happy. Um, Obviously, the mug more so because I'm raving about it. But this is this has been a great, joyful experience to go through, and wonderful company to do it with. Um, so yeah, is there anything you'd like me to show you again before I go off stream? I think I'm gonna buy another one. I don't know if that got caught or not. Yeah, yeah, the mug is amazing, and I would imagine like your swag is going to be different every time, right? Um, so yeah, yeah, like I feel like I have happy eyes right now. I haven't felt this happy in a while. Um, so this was good. This was real good. So, anyways, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for participating. It's always nice to hear from you all. And I think I'm going to go out and get myself another one and use the Mason's code for a little shop kickback on that. And maybe looking into getting branded travel mugs. Because that is like, can, right? Like you got the shiny, the gloss, and the matte finish. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Actually, Don, we do have coffee mugs. If you guys give me a second, I can run to the next room and grab some of my backstock. These are Magelings items that I think we've produced some pretty neat things. I've always brought them in initially for judge swag, and that was for the 2019 season of our large events, and before we started putting them out for sale. So give me one sec. I'm going to see if I have a couple of boxes left. I just remembered one more thing. One sec. Running out of space on my table. All right. So, we're going to start with the history, I suppose, which is why I had to run off again. I just like, hey, we can show where this all started. All right. So you've heard of Wormwood, must have, because you are connoisseurs. We unveiled a new logo 2 years ago, year and a half ago, on a deck box. And so we gave these away to top 16 players over the course of a year, determined through their play over the course of a year. So these are custom deck boxes, the same sort of embossed, is down, whatever that is. And they're just super beautiful deck boxes, perfect for Commander as well. Again, I actually don't have any Commander decks, but now I have sleeves for 4. I'm trying to remember what kind of wood this is. It's been a long time. Yes, yeah. There are less than 16 in Colombia now. I had a lot of people like, hey, can I buy those? We've never made this for sale. It was made for those people, and for quality issues, I did order a couple more. So these are in my treasure trove, and they live in their boxes because those were for a Player of the Year sort of race. So that was the unveiling of the logo, and then for judge swag. So finding ways to compensate judges, because the pay level of things at times, we run pretty close to break even on our events at all points. So we have to get like way over our expected numbers. So if we hit close to cap, the store actually starts to make a little bit of money on events, which is nice. But I never let that hold me back, because judges work really hard. And so I decided to get some branded material, and they actually filled out a survey of super anonymous questions that were cryptic to figure out what they were going to get for their judge gift. And so I went themed with kitchen. So we have these coffee mugs with our characters. Actually, a friend just sent me a photo of his just the other night. It made me smile. He uses it. He doesn't drink a whole lot of coffee. He uses it to hold peanuts in, right? And so he just grabs a mug of peanuts and goes about his day. So he fills it up in the morning at the house and then takes it to work. So we have the coffee mugs, and those. So if these sort of items should definitely be on the mug should be on the web store. Then we have slate coasters. Again, for the Magelings super fans, we auctioned these off for a set of these coasters at Extra Life and the mugs. These went bananas high. So these are slate. They're natural stone. Clink clink. So you get both the characters. They've got feet. And so this is like a natural material, so you've got your variations in it, which are nice. So we did coasters, and I heard positive things from a lot of people that have received these as gifts. And then the last item that I wanted to show you is in this box. We also have notebooks. Super, super awesome notebooks. I know those are out on the web store right now. Like, I know they are there. The notebooks are really awesome. And like, you can use them for gaming, like obviously like life totals and stuff. Um, the but you can do them for like D&D campaigning. You can do them like if you're just like a person who likes to make lists and notes. Um, there's they're just great books. The pages are perforated, so you can pop them out when they're done. Like if it's a listy sort of thing or a planning thing and it's done. So I'm actually really proud of the notebooks. Um, those were great. And so this is the last kitchen item that I got, which are bamboo cutting boards. So it's an 8-inch cutting board, and it's perfect for a little like meat and cheese like this. This will feed you. I know it doesn't seem like much, but so another consideration with judges, not all of them are like full-time employed. A lot of them are students and stuff like that. And so this goes into a drawer super easy, and you can make yourself a little chartreuse board on this, and it'll feed you. So yeah, there you go. That's the various swaggy items that we have. So the mugs, coasters, and boards, if they interest you, we have them. They are available for sale. And in the notebook, I think they're on the website. We have like t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. That coffee mug makes me want to make some like travel mugs. So I think I'm going to go talk to the people. We use White Dog Promotions for this stuff. They're real good folks there. So yeah, there you go. Um, what was supposed to be mail stream has turned into mail and chat and fun and good feels. So thank you, everyone. I'm now going to unclick the buttons. Um, and yeah, I'm probably going to play some Assassin's Creed tonight. But first, I'm going to raid my kitchen for supper. Um, so yeah, thank you very much for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. The MagicFest box is just nutters. So thanks for joining. Thank you, Don. Take care. Thank you, Brandon, Joe, Eric. Did I miss anyone else that chatted that I know the names of? I think that's everybody that has said things. You folks are amazing. Don't despair. Even though I have the despair token, I now have the despair. Um, so until I give you the despair, you are not allowed to despair, as I have the despair. So thanks. Take care.